Good evening and welcome to Omnibroslive. I'm one of your co-hosts, Omnidog from Omnidog's Vault. And I'm just this close to not caring. But I do care. I pulled myself back from the edge and I care about viewers like you. Mostly because of my co-host, the fantastic Geo from Weekend Geekdom.
I'll take it. That's a good chance.
Weekend Geekdom.
Happy to be here, surviving 2021. Let's do it.
Right, and I'm kidding. I'm in a fine mood. I'm in a fine mood. I wouldn't dress up in fancy colors like this if I wasn't in a good mood. I'd be in like some skanky sweatshirt and sweatpants with my hair uncombed, and I'd just be like not caring at all. But I care. Thank you, Lionheart. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was sick as a dog last Monday.
Yeah.
I was really sick. But yeah, no, I feel 100% better. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Just need that Harley bust that got
him. Bust?
Link
us up, the collector, because I have no idea about that. Cool.
I haven't seen that, the collector. Can you send me a link somewhere, like in the chat, or actually I can't click anything in the chat. Why don't you send it? You have my address on Facebook and Messenger and stuff. Why don't you send it to me there?
Yeah.
Good evening, Saz Murph. How's it going, buddy? Arya's here. Good. A lot of the usual suspects. Derek. Stimson J. Cat. Hey, Joe Goose. How you doing? Kenny Crayley Jr. Hey, yo, Omnibros. I was, no, Omnidog's usually healthy. I was sick as a regular dog.
As a regular dog.
Yeah. Oh, God, that was awful. I just, What up, Fat Jesus? Oh, Derek Tyler's Darkness Kickstarter finally came in. Are you happy with it?
Nice.
Okay, Ryan Tibbs. Life-size bust. Okay, right. $4,000.
What?
Okay, just a sec. Let me
I am
$4,000. Let's see if I can get some pictures. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me highlight myself and I'll see if I can get some. Okay, thank you. Here's some pictures of this is a life-size Harley Quinn bust. Obviously Margot Robbie, and that looks Margot Robbie.
That's from Queen Studios, I think. Yeah.
That is boss, because that looks, oh damn it. These things are so sensitive.
Yeah.
So this looks just like her. It'd be like having Margot Robbie in your house. Now, why is it called a bust? Is it just her from the waist up?
Yeah. That's it. I mean, honestly, I find them a little bit creepy because imagine you're walking down the basement, you turn on the light, and there's the friggin' bust looking right at you. I don't know if I want that in my life.
I want Margot Robbie in my life, so I'd be happy with that.
How much is it? $4,000?
$4,000.
Jesus.
No, I don't see that. If I have 4,000, so this is, it looks like it's the comparison to life size.
Yeah, there you go. And they use real hair and like glass eyes and all that stuff.
Holy guacamole. Yeah, I bow to no man. Yeah, my wife would say, fuck you, get out of here, Jess. So I can't get this thing. And then she'd say, how much did it cost? And you'd find my bullet-ridden body in an alleyway. No, those stimulus checks aren't going to cover this. I can tell you that. That's cool. Thank you, Dick Collector, for sending that to me. That is very cool. And GoFundMe. Please don't. I appreciate the sentiment, but my wife is not going to accept that thing in our house. Yeah, the shirt makes. That is a boss thing. So, yeah, the statue review. I have a statue review coming up. I'm getting one more statue in a couple months. I can do another statue review.
Nice.
But I don't see it happening. I would love to say that I could just drop $4,000 on half of a statue. But I don't see it happening.
Yeah. Cinematic Galaxy. Hi, Jess and Geo. I'm reading the Saga of Wanda and Vision trade paperback after loving WandaVision and loving the stories in there. Classic stuff.
Yeah, that is classic stuff. I'm glad for you.
Yep.
That's good, Cinematic. I'm glad that you are digging that.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go on, we should recognize our fabulous sponsor, InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. At the end of every month, we give away a $50 gift card supplied to us by InStockTrades.com to a lucky viewer like you. Last time, Joey Goose won it, and I wonder how he spent it. Why don't you tell us, Joe? What'd you spend it on?
What'd you get?
I
wonder what he got.
Yeah, that's another way of saying what I just said. Sure. So over $50 on an order in the United States, you get free shipping. This is a week when you're going to want free shipping. I see a lot of 30-pound boxes going out this week.
Yep.
Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. InStockTrades. They're our buddies. We love them.
Last week, Thursday, Riley did the jingle.
How did it sound?
I got to be honest, not as great as what we just heard, but it was good.
Did he get pretty close to the wording?
Yeah. He followed suit. It was all right. It was nice.
When was this? Last Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go watch it. I want to see that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Joe Goose said he got Dawn of X trades with it. Awesome. That's
nice.
Awesome. Good for you. Good use of your money. Just checked the Scarlet Witch Hot Toys figure. Looks amazing. Wait a second. Scarlet Witch Hot Toy. Have I looked at that?
I shared it on our chat on Omnibros.
What did I say?
I don't think you reacted to it, which I got a little disappointed.
That's weird.
I mean, I shared the Marvel Legends because they went all out today.
Oh, yeah.
There's a Marvel Legends. There's a Diamond Select Toys. There's the Hot Toys. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a statue soon. So, yeah.
Oh, that's what this is. This is the Hot Toy. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not letting me. What, do you not only have that much of a picture of it?
Let me look it up.
Just this?
There's another one. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah.
I didn't know that was a Hot Toy. I apologize. Now I'm revved up for it. Because I think it's awesome.
Let's see if I can share the screen here.
No.
This is what we're talking about.
And do they have other pictures of her? Okay. Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh, and Vision's getting a Hot Toy as well.
That's a boner shrinker. I'm not getting Vision.
Yeah, I don't care about Vision.
Vision is he's bugging my fantasy, man. I'm not digging it. There, that's what I'm interested in. The Scarlet Witch. That is cool. I imagine I will be getting that.
Are those? They're not that expensive, right? The Hot Toys.
No, that's why I can get them. Nice. They're cheaper than statues, plus they're posable. Scarlet Witch might have to be my first Hot Toys figure. So far, I've managed to avoid going down that rabbit hole. And once you do,
until today.
Yeah, once you do, it's hard to stop because I'm finding these Spider-Men right here are all Hot Toys, and they are super fun to pose because they come with about 15 different hands and eyepieces and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, the collector's right that those $25 codes get you because they send you your hot toy and then they send you in the email a $25 code and you're like, well, they just gave me $25. I can't let that, that's like leaving $25 in the street. So I got to spend it. And I tried, but it expired. It said March 4th on it, but it expired actually March 3rd at midnight.
Oh.
And so I was going to get, I don't know, some hot toy or some statue or something. But the $25 expired without me, and so I'm not gonna get anything. Taylor Brown, I never thought I'd collect figures until Jess and Tyler addicted me. Look at me now. My life has never been better. That's true. That's true.
It's a fun hobby. I mean, you can waste so much money, but it's fun.
Yeah. Because now Tyler and I have gotten him into creating scenarios and ideas and setups for his toys. He's already got Wolverine chopping off people's heads and stuff. He's way into it.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah.
James, I got you, buddy. Give me a second. I got you. I canceled my I told the chat last week. I canceled my Mira Bishoujo because there can only be one Bishoujo that I want, and it is not her. It is Sweet Morgan. So here it is. There you go, James. I got you, buddy. Will the beautiful Morgan make another appearance tonight like she did on Thursday? Yep. I am getting this day one. I'm eagerly anticipating pre-order dates.
What is this?
She is a famous character from the Darkstalkers franchise, which is a Capcom fighting game from the 90s and early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a vampire succubus character.
Oh, I love the succubus idea.
Yeah. So now she's getting the Bishoujo treatment, so it's more anime-like with her facial features and all that stuff. And other features. If you catch
really cool.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody, yes. I want that statue. I'm calling it now.
Bishoujo's aren't that expensive, right?
Depends on the character. Usually like $100.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I wanted the Mira one, but again, I have the Bombshell, and I think that's the best one, honestly. I love that Bombshell Mira.
Yeah.
So I'd rather not double dip with the same character. I want a different character. I don't like having multiple in my D12, multiple characters. Yeah.
Brian asked a question that I'm not sure about. Was that Christopher Reeve Superman figure you showed a while back a hot toy? I've never seen it anywhere. Did I show a Christopher Reeve? I don't own a Christopher Reeve figure. I mean, I like Christopher Reeve, but I don't own him in any kind of figure form.
Christopher Reeve Superman. Maybe it was a statue or something?
Yeah, what was it was it something that I pulled off the internet to show? Because I don't own anything Christopher Reeve Superman wise.
Was
I
it
mean, I
Mesto?
do own this Mafex, but it's not Christopher Reeve.
Oh, that one's cool. Is that Superman Hush
Exactly.
from the Hush storyline?
Yes.
Nice.
When I have him in just the right pose.
Oh, let me highlight you. Got to see that.
Ah!
Oh,
Good. All right. He goes right back up. He goes right back up. But then his little ivy collar gets goofed up. There we go.
yeah.
So yeah, he's on a stand and he's really cool. And his eyes are red.
He's being controlled at that moment.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, this is a really cool one, and Tyler Blunt doesn't have it yet.
So the question is, are you going to get the Jim Lee Batman Mafex for the? You can recreate the Hush storyline with the Jim Lee posters.
I am looking at Batman now on I'm looking at there's two Batman Hush figures, I believe. A blue suit and a black suit. I don't know. I don't know that Jim Lee drew either one of them. I don't know that they're adapted from a Jim Lee drawing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I know Jim Lee drew Hush, but let me look on Big Bad Toy Store.
The collector's asking, what did Tyler Blunt get? Mafex?
From Mafex?
Was it a Mafex Batman too?
He got Mafex Hush Batman blue suit and black suit.
Oh, both.
Mafex.
Wow.
He got both of them. And he got Gwenpool.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Because in Japan, because he got them from this site, Amazon JP, and as you can see there, Gwenpool and Evil Gwenpool are actually very cheap. You just move the decimal, and Gwenpool's $65 and Evil Gwenpool's $58.
And you just revealed the secret to a lot of nerds.
Well, I'm not doing it. I need regular Gwenpool, but I don't know what any of these other Japanese characters mean. One of them could be bootleg. I don't know. So he says Amazon from Japan is super reliable and very affordable. You just have to be careful that you get enough. He paid $15 shipping for like 3 figures. Gwenpool, I think the blue Batman, and then Wolverine and Cyclops were on super sale.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know that I can. If I can't read the description and stuff, it just makes me too nervous. I'm sure it's on the level. I thought Omnidog was supposed to counsel Tyler to trim down his collection, not the other way around. It's not working out that way.
Yeah.
We're both egging each other on badly.
I swear, if Tyler doesn't end up making a toy review channel specifically for that, I'm going to be upset. Because he does a good job at it.
His show tomorrow is going to be all about the Mafex he got from Japan.
I think he needs to become like the next awesome action figure reviewer solely on that. I think he'd do an amazing job.
All right, let's put the pressure on him.
Oh, I will. Did anyone ever figure out Spider-Gwen or Gwenpool's identity? I don't think so.
Well, Spider-Gwen is Gwen Stacy, but Gwenpool was just some random girl pulled into the comic book that called herself Gwenpool.
Yeah, from our universe, right?
From our universe, yeah. This regular universe that we're living in, and she got pulled into I think the 616 universe.
Jess are the best yes men in the business.
Yeah. Taylor has an annoying streak of analytical ability about him that won't let him impulse buy.
That's good. Stay like that, please. Don't want to ruin your wallet that way, getting all the random figures. Because the thing is, it's very tempting because every single month something new comes out, and you have to fight that temptation to get it.
Yeah.
So
the collector would be worried about his credit card number. That's a legit worry. I made, and I'm not going to do this again. I made a purchase from England of something.
Yeah.
And the next day, they tried to hack my credit card. Somebody did, and it hadn't. They caught the TD Bank caught it and told me about it, and they were able to cancel the credit card, cancel culture of the credit card, and send me a new one. But it never had a problem until I tried charging something in England. So
yeah.
I think that I think you're right to be worried about doing something in Japan.
I mean, but it's Amazon, so you're okay, I think. I don't know.
I don't know. Just get a card with a low limit. That's not fun.
I ordered from Canada, Japan, France, Germany, and the UK besides the US. Well, there you go.
Well, I ordered once from England and my card got hacked.
Same everywhere. Yeah. Adrian, are you guys ready for another Omnigeddon? Yeah. Revenge of the Omnigeddon, part 3. So speaking of Omnigeddon, did you haul anything this week?
Yeah, just a sec. It's been about 3 weeks I've hauled anything. As a matter of fact, I need to make 2 trips.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Visa gift card from Walmart might work. That's okay. Not a bad idea. You got nothing to lose. James, Jess, are you gonna buy the Alf Epic Collection Volume 4 Omar announced today?
I hate that whole idea that it's even a joke. I would not. There's not enough money to give me to buy that. There's.
At this point,
I hate Alf. I hate
Alf.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I was just gonna say, yeah, I hate Alf, but I think it would be hilarious if at some point they're like, yeah, all right, we'll publish it because they got nothing else to publish. Like, yeah, here we go, an Alf book.
No, you could send me that copy and I wouldn't review it and I'd probably throw it away.
Oh, yeah, I really despise that character. So I don't want anything to do with Alf.
Oh, did you see anything? Yeah, Trigonosis still collects Spidey Pops. See any new Spidey Pops recently?
There was a new one for Spider-Man, but I cannot remember what it was. There might be a new one coming out. I think it's for the Miles Morales game, for the PlayStation 5 game.
Oh, Brian just saw it. It was a Mezco. Brian, I just saw it. It was a Mezco Christopher Reeve. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We must have showed it or something. Yeah, no, my desk is kind of full of Mezco right now. I don't know that I have room for any more.
They're coming out with some solid ones that got announced recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think I shared it with our other chat. I don't know if you remember. It was
the collectors chat.
Yeah. Shoot. There were like 20 announcements. Oh,
Oh,
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic
Fantastic
Four,
Four
yeah.
getting a Mesco thing. Something Star Wars. I can't remember. But they had some really cool ones.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know. I do like Mezcos. I like Maplex. And I think Mezcos are really well done. And so are Maplexes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I
That's
would be so angry if Alf got collected before New Warriors 2 got released. Oh my gosh. I can imagine.
fact.
I need Marvel's Godzilla to come out before Alf. Yes. Yes, please. I would get that. Either an Epic collection or a Godzilla omnibus from Marvel, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So let's see. Did I get everything I hauled? I won't show any toys or anything.
Aw. I mean, I'm okay either way.
Well, I just showed you Superman. He's pretty recent. But I don't think I have any other toys to show. I think I just have books that I can show that I hauled. Let's see. I got Dawn of X, 11 and 13. 12 is being shipped to me. It got caught up in something. Something happened to it, and it got caught up. First of all, you're all welcome, because now you are definitely getting a Poe Dameron either oversized hardcover or omnibus. I have 0 through 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 that I got. And so this will be turned into a hardcover or Omni. And I'm looking forward to reading these.
Nice.
I bit the bullet, and I'm quite sure this is the wrong one, but I have the Marvel Masterworks for the 2 pages that are goofed up. So I will just go upstairs when I get to that point and read it in order. So I'm not worried. I didn't want this thing to get to $150, and I didn't have it yet.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's the misprint, but I'm going to keep my Masterworks just for that reason, to read it in order. And also got Moon Knight Omnibus.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm happy. This is the back cover that I really like.
Whoa, look at how there's a lot of covers there.
Yeah. So yeah, I got that. I feel like I got it. Oh yeah. Okay. Then I got somebody on the chat, not on the chat, on the Omnibus Collectors page. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. It's my fault. He's a well-known poster, and I can't remember it, and I apologize, but he put up the adoption from Magnetic Press and described it, and it sounded really good. And they were having a sale. First of all, this was on sale, so I was really happy to get that. But then they were having a sale on these other books, The Adventures of Basil and Mobius, which are crime stories that have really cool art. And I have, let's see if I can get some. And I just like the sound of them. These were blind buys, but they were on sale they were only $20 a piece for these nice hardcovers. And I got them for $14 or something. So this is all in the dark. So I got books 1 through 4. This is book 1, book 2. That's book 3. Okay. The Shadow Gambit is book 2. Basil and Mobius adventure. So they have continuous adventures, and it sounded fun to me.
Yeah. I like the covers.
Sorry?
I like those covers. They look very pulpy. Like
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the idea, is it's very pulpy. And here's Secret of the Ancients.
Ooh, I like that one the best so far.
Yeah. And here's The Fate of All Fools.
Nice.
So, yeah, these seem to be mystery thrillers. You know, our heroes get into danger and try and figure their way out of it. So, I got those a couple weeks ago. I'm going to regret getting this, I know. Age of the Republic. I have the other ages because I liked the characters in them. I hated all the characters in this particular time zone of Star Wars, but there were a lot of good writers and interesting sounding stories, and so I got the third one, but I'm sure I'm going to hate it. I don't know why I got it. It makes me mad that I got it.
You got to complete the set.
I know, it's a complete set, and I filled it with stupid. I'm stupid. I think Gabe talked about this book, and I found it for really cheap from Half Price Books. The new 52 run of Superboy 1 and Volume 1 and 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they were very cheap, and they looked really good.
Yeah, I love the art on that one.
Sorry?
I love the art on that one.
Yeah. So I'm slowly building up my New 52 collection because I love New 52, except for the ones that everybody hated. There's a lot that I loved in New 52. It really sort of reignited my interest in comic books in a big way. I got some Judge Dredd books because I'm not finished with my Judge Dredd readathon yet. Judge Dredd Helter Skelter, because it's by Garth Ennis. And then these are, I don't buy case files. Usually I only buy events, but these were by Garth. These had stories in them by Garth Ennis. This is 15, and 16 has Garth Ennis stories in it. And then 18, I think, has Grant Morrison stories in it. No, this is Garth Ennis also. So these are all color. These new kind of ones. I usually buy the event books, as I said, so I don't read a whole lot of case files. But these books are big and nice and colorful, and they've got Garth Ennis writing. And I also bought 15, 16, so 17's on the way. That's also Garth Ennis. And then 19 is Grant Morrison. So I want to see how he writes Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
That's got to be interesting. And that is it.
Nice. Here's an important question. Alpha Omni or Jar Jar Omni?
I'm pretty sure I would jump off a bridge before I made that choice.
I actually do want to see I can't remember the name. It was a novel. It's set after episode 6, and it tells a little bit of the novel tells you what happened, or a trilogy of books. I don't know. It tells you what happened to Jar Jar. I want to see that in a comic book form because I thought it was pretty interesting. I don't know if you know about this.
There's a book that tells you what happened to Jar Jar?
There's somebody in the chat will correct me. There's a trilogy of novels set after between episode 6 and 7, sort of the aftermath of the battle of the second Death Star. And Jar Jar ends up being a street clown performer to entertain kids because everybody else hates him and they wanted to kill him. because of what he did in the prequels and all that stuff with the Senate and all that. So he ends up just alone in the streets entertaining kids as a clown. It's actually pretty tragic if you think about it.
Oh, it sounds awful. It sounds way tragic.
Yeah.
That was George Lucas's cruelest trick to invent Jar Jar.
Did not pay off.
I can't remember why, but Tyler Blunt ended up with Jar Jar as a action figure. Why did he buy him? Star Wars Aftermath. They are not great novels, just don't buy them.
There you go.
Denny, I will take your word for it.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not huge into Star Wars novels. I just know about that stuff with Jar Jar.
Was he a drug addict too, or an alcoholic or anything? I mean, you might as well complete the whole circle and just. Yeah, okay, Jesse Christian. Sure, dude.
Sure.
I mean, you might as well just, if he's going to be a sad clown mime on the street, he's got to have some kind of substance abuse going on too. If you need to make him, need to make him some kind of tragic figure.
Jar Jar is the greatest Star Wars character in existence.
Okay, you say that one more time, and I think you're asking for a timeout, Jesse.
A timeout, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we love you, but that's ridiculous. Just Tyler knocked over. Oh, that's right. It's when he knocked over the boxes of Jar Jars, and he felt like he had to buy it. That's right.
God bless. I mean, you didn't have to buy it, but you did it anyways. That's great. I love you.
That's right.
Yeah. I was going to ask about the Judge Dredd books. Are those case files, they're still coming out, right?
Yeah, they're up to like 36 or something.
Jesus. I thought you were going to say like 19, 20.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Way old.
Oh, never mind. Because I toyed with the idea of getting some, but I don't want to collect all that.
No, these are from June 2014. This is case file 16. Efren is saying Edison Morrison's Dredd is not good. That's okay. I've read lots of good Dredd. Now I wanted to read. I just wanted to read Ennis and Morrison's take on Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
All the Judge Dredd I've read. It's taking me forever to come up with my reading guide to Judge Dredd, because there are so many great standalone hardcovers. I mean, there's a thread that's going through them all, but there's so many hardcovers and soft covers in big oversized format that are really great, that I want to take my time and really read them thoroughly. So when I present my reading order for Judge Dredd, it's going to be it'll be comprehensive, and it'll be thorough enough that people can use it as a guide. They can they won't feel that I left anything out. Hey Gabe, how's it going?
What's going on, guys?
I'm just talking about Judge Dredd.
The movie or the comic or
comic?
The comic. And so when I can guarantee this, whenever I publish that video, which will be, what is it, March? I'll do it before summer. I'll make sure I read everything. It's going to be super thorough, and the first comment is going to be, you left out this and this and this and this. And you left out that, and everybody else is going to come up with their own reading order, and I'm actually going to be okay with that. I'm going to say, come up with your own reading orders in the comments, because that's fine. But I want to come up with something that you don't have to read all the case files to get to really good stories, because there's plenty of stuff out there where it's just the great story, and you can read the great story and then the next great story, and then, for like 20 books, and you've got all of you've got basic knowledge of Dredd and everything he's gone through. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. Where'd Gio go?
Oh, did he disappear?
Yeah.
Whoa, bye, Gio. We'll see you soon. So, anyways, Jess, so a bunch of Judge Dredd you've been getting into, right?
Yeah, I've been doing that since last summer, I think. But I hit a roadblock with one that was out of print.
Mm-hmm.
That was a major one. It was a key book. I couldn't keep reading without it, and it was way out of print. So I finally just downloaded it onto my iPad from Amazon, and now I've been able to keep going. So it's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Who's putting out Judge Dredd? Is that Dark Horse still, or the stuff you've been reading?
The stuff I've been reading?
Mm-hmm.
That is a good question. Let me go off screen and see. It might be 2000 AD, but I don't know. Yeah, it's 2000 AD. It's been 2000 AD that's been putting out all the stuff that I've been reading.
You still need to go watch that Judge Dredd movie that came out like a decade ago.
Taylor told me about it, and I had a couple hours, and I forgot to watch it.
I'm sure we said enough, but you're really doing yourself a disservice by not watching that movie.
I'm excited to see it. I just never. I don't know. I never get the chance to. I have no excuse. I gotta watch it. I really do.
So you're in like this major like zone of Judge Dredd for, like you said, for almost like a year.
Yeah.
And there's two movies. There's Sylvester Stallone movie, which is what it is, but the Carl Urban one, that's an incredible film. That made like barely enough money to be like somewhat like successful, but not enough for like a sequel or anything like that yet. So you're gonna watch it and be disappointed because you're gonna want so much more. It has the psychic.
Judge Anderson?
Yeah, she's in it.
Oh,
it's like her first day, and like Judge Dredd is like that older cop, like seasoned cop, with the rookie cop kind of showing her the ropes and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, maybe my wife will go to bed early tonight, and I can watch it tonight.
You gotta put some melatonin in her tea or something to get her to kind of fall asleep. You gotta spike it with melatonin.
I should just go upstairs and watch it.
You really, you got to kind of owe it to yourself a little bit, I think.
It's on Hulu, by the way.
Hulu. Okay, I have Hulu.
I saw it in the movie theater, and I fell in love with that thing so fast. It was so great. From jump, like the first opening scene is just amazing. And you get like, it's all about this new drug, and like, it's really cool what they do with this drug, and they show you the effects of the drug and how they work it and how they torture people with it too. It's great.
Okay. You know what? I did a lot of reading. I have plenty of energy right now. I'm not sleepy. I could conceivably stay up and watch that movie.
I like how Jess is thinking this up through his mind, how this is going to work out.
Because if I don't just do it, I'm never going to do it. I mean, that's right. That's how it's going. I also, I have John Wick on my Apple TV. If I don't just sit down and do it, it's not going to get done. I need to just clear everything. Everything's clear. I've done a ton of reading. I've done a ton of everything else. I've watched lots of Batman animated adventures. I should just sit down tonight and watch the movie.
Yeah, nice.
I really want to just talk to you about it. After you watch it, I really just want you to be like aware of that movie.
What was the first part of that?
I just want to be able to talk to you about that.
Okay.
Movie. It's going to be a really good discussion to talk about that.
Okay. Well, you're 3 hours behind me, so if I watch it tonight, I can hit you up right away.
I might be asleep.
Here's a question for you, Gabe, from Lionheart.
What's up, Gabe? I have developed and created my own comic book character. So awesome. Congratulations on that, Lionheart. How do I go about getting my ideas copywritten? I am not the person to ask that. I have no idea. I'm guessing, I don't know how this works, but I hear that you can mail like something to yourself and that creates like a document as a copyright. I don't know. You might honestly just want to look into like a copyright attorney and see how that works. I don't have the right answers for something like that. But good luck with that, man. Keep it up, dude. Keep it going. That's awesome. Yeah, Judge Dredd's gotta happen.
Somebody, I left the stream and I can't pick a comment that I wanted to highlight, so I'm really sorry about that.
Uh-oh.
Somebody was because now if I scroll all the way up, it doesn't show the first comments from when we started. So I'm really sorry about that. I really wanted to highlight the comment because they were they liked the video that I put out today on Asadora from Naoki Urasawa, and I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Yeah, that was a great read. That's all I read recently. Yeah.
Let's see.
Are we on reads right now, or where are we at in the show?
I just did hauls.
Okay.
I didn't haul anything, by the way. So I was expecting a package today, but it did not arrive, so I didn't get anything.
I got probably like 7 packages in the mail just now, and I don't think anybody really wants to watch me sit here and open 7 packages. So, but what I will show you guys, I did get. I did get the Obsidian Silver Surfer. Look at this bad boy.
Walgreens suck, man.
Dude, I went to Walgreens, the one like across the street from my house. If I knew you wanted one, I'd say something, but they had like 6, and I was like, "Oh,
You're
okay."
kidding.
Yeah, they had a ton of them, and I was like, "Wow, this is." I'm tripping over these things. Usually, and up until now, I haven't seen them anywhere. Like my wife was looking for them at Walgreens. I was looking at Walgreens, and just on my way home one day, I was like, let me just check this Walgreens real fast and see what happens. I'll just walk in real fast, and bam, there was like 6 of them. I was like, "Oh, sweet!" So this thing is awesome. This is the Obsidian. He has Thor's hammer. Trying to get a good shot of that. He gets Thor's hammer. He's got this surfboard's all black. He's got some energy stuff coming off of some extra hands.
Cool.
This is the one from the Donny Cates Thanos series. So this is really cool.
Yeah.
Cannot go wrong with any Silver Surfer toys. So had to have that happen.
I'm with the collector. I went to 3 Walgreens today. Pathetic.
Oh, yeah? I've been finding just drawers of stuff. Like, I went to Target yesterday, and they had, like, 7 or 8, like, Grimlocks there from Transformers.
Wow.
So, yeah. I moved to the side of town. There's a bunch of cool stuff.
That's where they were hiding it, in the cool side of town.
Yeah, I guess so, man. Like, there was even other people there buying Silver Surfers, and they still had, like, 6. They must have just dump trucked all of them onto the
Wow.
Gabe, we going to do a shelf tour. I still need a shelf. I still got a bunch of crap on the floor because I need one more shelf, one more of these IKEA Kalex shelves, but my IKEA is still nada. They got nothing. They got the bigger one, like the 5x5, and that's going to, I don't know if that's going to really look right or fit right in here. I might just consolidate the collection down a little bit more. I might start selling some of this stuff and move it down a little bit, but I still need to get another shelf. So that's why I haven't done a shelfie tour yet, a room tour. My room is still kind of all over the place. I don't have anything set up yet. It's still just, time is just flying by really quick. I don't know what's going on. It feels like I just moved in here, and that was like 2 months ago.
Bruce Johannes, I talked to the Walgreens manager today, and he said they just the truck comes and just gives them whatever the head office has told them to give them. Are you saying that Walgreens managers can actually special order it? Because if so, I'm going there tomorrow morning and I'm saying, dude, I need at least 2.
Hey, give me
one for Tyler.
I need a Silver Surfer and a COVID vaccine shot. That's what you do when you go in.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know. Yeah. That's not how Walgreens work.
Yeah.
Oh, Derek Taylor. Yeah, I got that Silver Surfer one too. The one that the old Marvel Legends one that has the Howard the Duck. That one's cool. That was like one of the original like series of Marvel Legends. That Deadpool figure from that era is still super pricey too, I think. But when it comes to dupe, I think it's like the only dupe figure that's ever been made. I want it just for dupe. Who cares about Deadpool in an action figure? But that's the only dupe figure that's been around.
Are we talking about reads now?
Yeah. What'd you read, man?
I read over the weekend. I brushed up again on House of X, Powers of 10.
Oh.
So I could start Dawn of X 1, 2, and I've read 3. So I've read 3 of these Dawn of X books. I don't really have an opinion. I like all the stories so far. I know some of them peter out. I've been warned about some of them that they peter out. Through 3 issues of each story, they seem okay so far. But the way these are formatted, I am going to have to pick up. I mean, I have them up there on my shelf, the rest of these, and read them the rest of the week. Because otherwise, I'm going to forget where I was and have to start all over. So I don't mind this format at all. I think it's fine that all the comics are in there, like X-Force and Marauders and New Mutants and stuff, and X-Men. But I've got to read these all together really closely, or I'm going to forget. And so far, people have been harshing on Fallen Angels a lot. I don't think I've read enough Fallen Angels to really say that it's bad. I'm only on issue 3. And it's got Psylocke and X-23. I was thinking this has to be the best issue. This has to be the best written one because it's got my favorite characters.
Yeah, that's not designed just for Jess.
Yeah.
Just throw Gwenpool in there.
Exactly. And I've read Brian Hill before, and I think he's a completely competent writer, but I guess this Fallen Angels must really dip or something because that's the one everybody blasts. But anyway, I've read all 3 of these. I really enjoy the format. I enjoy collecting them, and I'm looking forward to reading the rest of these Dawn of X books, especially now that 12 has been sent, because I have 11 and 13, but I didn't have 12. So I'm almost, by the time I get to 11, 12 will have arrived. And that's what I read.
So, oh wait, dang it. What am I doing here? I'm pushing buttons.
Yeah,
so,
you're definitely getting an Omni from my buying all those.
Did you pick up Swords, Extra Swords, Crossing Swords, whatever it is?
I have it pre-ordered from DCBS
Okay.
and it hasn't shipped yet.
Okay, so it'll be in your next shipment.
Yeah.
So with the trades, is that a satisfied reading like layout or mapping going from like all the trades that way? Trade 1, trade 2, trade 3, it all kind of connects. Okay.
If I read them close enough together, I've found it very enjoyable.
As you were saying, because if you don't do that, if you don't keep it going, you're going to end up forgetting something, right? Okay.
Yeah, and you can't I can't go back to the X-Force trade if I forget because there isn't one. So I'm going to have to read these. This is going to have to be my special project this week, is to read all the trades. I like it. I don't mind that there are, 5 different comic books in a book, and then I have to read them that way in the next trade paperback. It doesn't bother me at all, as long as I keep reading and keeping caught up and get the gist of the story.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe your memory is better than mine, but I feel like it's the same as it was with Hickman's Avengers, where once I started that, I couldn't take a break, or I'd have to start over again. It was so complex. And I've got 5 different comic books I'm reading right now in these books. So to keep, and they're 5 different arcs. So I'm really going to have to keep reading the Dawn of X books so that I get the full experience.
All right, that sounds good then. At least it works out and it's mapped out the right way, and it's enjoyable.
I think so. Yeah, it works for me.
Cool. Anything from you, Gio? What have you been reading? Or is he just frozen?
Can you hear me all right? Because I'm having some internet issues.
No, you're fine, bro.
Okay, cool. This is the only thing I read. This is the latest work from now.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, Gio.
That's got to be frustrating.
Oh, man, poor guy. He hangs in there, though. He hangs tough. He has to deal with it, though.
Chris, yeah, I am getting the Dawn of X Legends figures.
Isn't there a Walgreens exclusive Dawn of X Magneto or something? Or Powers of X, Powers of 10 Magneto?
I don't know. Is there?
I think so. Hi, Gio.
Hey, Gio. Gio, you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. You're good, homie.
All right. Weird stuff is happening. Let's see if I can actually talk this time. This is what I read. Asadora. This is from Naoki Urasawa, the same creator as Monster, Pluto, 20th Century Boys, Billy Bat, whole bunch of great stories. Asadora is only 4 volumes in Japan. This is the first one. We already have up to volume 3 solicited. I made a video on my channel about this book. Basically, there's a kaiju attack in the year 2020, and then the story shifts back to the late 1950s, and it could relate to what's happening, the 2 events, but there's this huge typhoon event that's happening. And the character that you're seeing here, Asa, she is the youngest of a pretty large family, and she is about to have a new, sibling when she gets caught up in the storm and all that stuff. And the town is destroyed, so she has to figure out if her family's alive, where are they? And it's a story about survival, but there's a link of super monsters and kaiju stuff in it. But art is great, looks really awesome.
I was going to ask you, I was like, show me some of that art. Let me see what you got.
Yeah. Here's the character of Asa. Here we have more of the characters. Yeah. It's a fairly quick read. I mean, here's the town destroyed from the typhoon, although they haven't, I don't want to spoil it, but they haven't confirmed if it's a monster or anything. But yeah. I'd love Urasawa's artwork, and just the facial expressions and how the characters move from panel to panel is really great.
He's the same one that did.
And what I really... Right? Which one?
He did Pluto?
Yeah, Pluto, 20th Century Boys, all that stuff.
I got to find my Pluto.
I was
reading that before I moved.
Yeah. This, is it? Yeah, sorry. This character right here, the young boy at the top, I like that he is training for the Olympics. This is post-World War II Japan, so they're in the process of rebuilding and restructuring the country as a whole. So there's a lot of emphasis on that stuff for historical context, I guess. But I like that. I like seeing characters doing stuff like that out of the norm, because there is a really crazy element to the story, but I like seeing the mundane stuff and the people living their lives. But there is tragedy, of course. You see all the wreckage from the storm and all that stuff. And how do they survive? And Asa, she's a great character. Really, the heart and soul of this book. And
you're being asked what the retail is on that.
Oh, the retail? $15.
Man,
cheap.
Yeah, this is signature sized, so it's a little bit oversized from your regular manga. Not as tall as a trade paperback, but still it's oversized. And it has really cool French flaps.
Nice. That's fancy.
Oh, is that what those are called? French flaps?
Mm-hmm.
Will kill me.
Let's see if I can. Oh, here's a cool page with the monster attack before I finish this little session right here.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So this is at the beginning of the book, Tokyo 2020, and alternate 2020, of course. Although you could say, metaphorically, 2020 was like a monster, but yeah. Some colored pages, which is they look really good when Urasawa does them.
Is it safe for kids, or is it more of a grown-up book?
No. It's safe for kids. I mean, there are a couple panels where they talk about disaster and natural disasters and all that stuff, and maybe some gun violence, because it's sort of an action adventure twist later on in the book, but it's all good. Yeah, look at that.
I can't seem to find it on in-stock trades.
And here's what I like. Look at the features on the characters. They're all so unique. You see the art style repeating itself in all his books, but to me, all the characters look great in every single one. Yeah.
Did you get that at Right Stuff? Where'd you buy them?
I think so. Right Stuff or IST. I don't remember. It's all a blur. Probably Right Stuff. But it should be available on in-stock trades.
I'm looking it up and I can't find it.
They may be out of it by now.
Maybe it's sold out.
It might be just out of stock at the moment.
Yeah.
So are we ready to do previews?
I can talk about what I read.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you read the first issue of that? How is it?
First issue of Berserker, not the manga Berserk, but good old Keanu Reeves, Matt Kent, Ron Garney Berserker. It's actually pretty good. It's just the first issue. Ron Garney is 100% the star of this book. His art is amazing. There is, especially like this one page, this splash page right here. It's just oozing with some of the best, like Frank Miller style art. Cool. Very graphic. The main character, I think he went pretty nameless in the book, but it's obviously Keanu Reeves, is really just going around smashing people's faces in. You see eyeballs popping out. He's just bashing people. This is basically a story of an elite soldier going on elite missions with an elite squad, doing elite craziness, like stabbing people with their own ribs, punching people's arms off. It's pretty intense. It's pretty violent. There's not a lot because the character is seemingly like immortal. Even like this is a really cool shot where he blows his nose, the tip of his nose gets shot off. It's pretty. He's named his character. Doesn't really say a lot. But towards the end is a big spoiler. But he is pretty immortal. He gets a lot of beating himself. He gives beatings. He takes a lot of beatings. This is John Wick on like super creatine and super protein, just massive. He's just a massive elite soldier. A lot of scientific experiments going on. There's a big twist at the end that I'm not going to spoil because it has to do with kind of this Wolverine-esque memory, false memories, maybe it's real memories, you don't know, kind of thing. But it's Keanu Reeves, it's Ron Garney, it's from Boom Studios of all places. So it's good to see these kind of smaller indie publishers getting a lot of like excitement. There's probably gonna be a lot of hype around this book. If Keanu Reeves attached to it the way he is. Apparently, there's rumors of movie studios after it already, since it got to Keanu Reeves already tied to it. We'll see what happens. But as a comic book and as a story in its own, it's excellent. It's good stuff all the way through.
This is not something you speculated on, I'm willing to bet, right?
No. I just picked it up because it's Keanu Reeves. And
yeah, that's not Caesar. That's not the kind of thing that Gabe would speculate on.
No, I don't speculate on new books. Like that's a dangerous game to kind of gamble and speculate on new books. I know the market well enough that if I'm going to try and get stuff as an investment or to flip or long-term specs or to hold, that kind of stuff, it's going to be back issue. It's going to be Silver Age, Bronze Age, things like that. So this is just, it looks fun. It's exciting. Keanu Reeves, the art in it, again, it's Ron Garney just oozing out some awesome Frank Miller style artwork. So had to go with it. Had to check it out, see what was going on.
Cool.
Nice. And that's kind of it for me in terms of reads at the moment. Besides, like, I read a bunch of like 90s comics, like Steven Splatt, Moon Knight for videos I was doing, stuff like that. So let me get previews up. I haven't put it up yet. Somebody in the chat was asking that they're about to jump into House of M. I think it was Efren Navarro. He says he's going to start House of M, and he's asking if he should read Avengers Disassembled first.
I didn't read Avengers Disassembled till years after.
Do you think it added to it, or it gave you any kind of more perspective on it? Because I love Avengers Disassembled. Like, my answer would be, yeah, I don't think you have to, but I think it's a good enough read so that you kind of get the idea where Wanda was coming from and what she did before that kind of caused that break. Yeah, the setting.
Yeah. I don't think you need to, but you might be right. It might add to it. I'll go look at my Avengers Disassembled and see what I think. Yeah, you might be right.
Because we did a readathon on that years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
We read that together and we talked about it. It's one of the things that Omar hates.
I'm not a huge X-Men reader, but I read Disassembled and then I went on to House of M, and you don't really need it, like Gabe said. You can look it up online, a summary or something, but it does set things up for...
Doesn't it set things up more for New Avengers? Am I thinking of the right book?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's more about a New Avengers thing. The only reason you would have to read it would be to get some context of what Wanda's going through when House of M rolls around.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he also says
and House of M is a really easy book to get into.
Yeah, it's a straight jumping on point. You just have to know Wanda and I think the first issue is Wanda going nuts. That's where she actually kind of explains what's going on and she creates that whole world and changes reality and stuff like that. But yeah, that's good if you're going to read it. Read some of the Bendis' new Avengers stuff as well. But yeah, so let's take a look at previews this week.
There's a lot going on.
By the way, Austin is making a comment that Amazon is making a Hellsing series or movie with the John Wick writers. That's awesome. I can't wait for that.
Oof, that's gonna be gnarly. Because that anime was intense. Like the whole fight scene inside the school with all the guards and crazy machine gun stuff happening.
We have a good amount of knowledge in the chat too, I think.
Oh yeah, our chat's the best.
We always get well-educated comic knowledge guys in the chat, and they're not jerks about it or anything, but they're really helpful. I just noticed that. Maybe I'm high on Diet Coke.
It's a great community.
I'm probably high on Diet Coke.
All right, so speaking of high, let's get low with Low Trade Paperback Volume 5 coming out this week, and that's it from Image. Quiet week from Image. I thought Low was done, and like all the library covers or hardcovers.
This month, Low Volume 2 comes out. Oh no! I'm sorry, I just ordered it at DCBS. So it comes out in like August.
It doesn't officially come out till Jess buys it.
And if I buy it, it's good.
Dark Horse. Speaking of Berserk,
Here we go.
Berserk Deluxe Hardcover Volume 7. I gotta catch up. I think I got like 1 and 3 for some reason. Mine's out of order. I gotta catch up with those Berserks because that's an amazing book. I don't need to tell anybody that. You know, it's one of the highest selling, most popular mangas of all time that started in the mid 90s. Nobody really needs to be like turned on by us or anything like that. But it was Gio and Lou and Omar who, because I lost a bet, that got me into Berserk. So definitely highly recommend it.
Atik, don't try and drag the chat down. Come on.
We got Breaklands trade paperback, Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Dragon Age First 5 graphic novel, and Final Fantasy 15 official works hardcover. There was no more Final Fantasy after 7. We all know that. There's a limited edition version of that. Yeah, 8 and 9 are good. 10 if you want to play online and spend 3 hours killing worms to try and level up. Yeah. Post York trade paperback and Stephen McCraney's Space Boy.
I haven't heard of any of those.
This looks cute.
Yeah. Oh, that's a volume 9. Wow.
Wow, really? Whoa. Where did
9
that
volumes
come
in,
from?
and this is the first time I'm hearing of it.
Yeah, seriously, where did that thing come from? Holy moly. IDW, we got some Dick Tracy happening. Pucker Puss, Zero Knot. This is the old school Chester Gold stuff. That's cool. G.I. Joe Real American Hero, trade paperback 24. Marvel. We got with Marvel stuff this week. Amazing Spider-Man Last Remains trade paperback. Black Panther Epic Collection for Panthers. Captain America, the reprint of Captain America Jack Kirby omnibus.
Yeah.
With the 2 different covers there. This is the Mind Bomb stuff when he returned back. This is like the mid 70s, late 70s stuff when he returned back to Marvel.
I thought this stuff was great. It was crazy.
It's Kirby at like his nuttiest. Like there's some really nutty, out of control stories involved here, but it's all great. It's Kirby action.
Yeah.
And then we got Conan the Barbarian. Epic Collection. This is the original Marvel years. Is this the first one? No. Okay, this is 14 through 26. What else we got going on this week? Fantastic Four by Dan Slott, hardcover, volume 1. More Captain America. Golden Age Captain America. Both covers there.
There's New Warriors.
Yep, here's the New Warriors, Volume
reprint.
1 hardcover reprint. You got the regular Mark Bagley cover and the Scotty Young cover as well.
The book only one person wanted.
Yeah, Omar had to do a lot to get this reprinted or something.
Yeah.
Omar loves it, so good for him. Good for anybody that hasn't had a chance to pick this up yet.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I think I'm probably gonna pick it up
Why?
because it's got Firestar in there, and I'm interested in her as a character.
And you don't like Namorita?
I like Namorita too, but I don't dig the idea of Night Thrasher with a skateboard.
I could care less about the other ones. I do like Nova, but
Yeah,
just the top three for me.
What's wrong with Speedball with this weird mullet he's got going on? Eventually,
his eye.
Yay!
eventually, Speedball, he's the one that causes the Civil War to happen.
Yep.
And then he joins the Thunderbolts as penance, where he's just stabbing himself all the time.
Yeah, I'll get this because I'm interested in Firestar and Namorita, and hope that it's as good as New Mutants.
And then we got Spider-Man by Todd McFarlane, trade paperback of this. But is this the Torment stuff? Yeah, this is the Torment storyline, which is actually getting the Omnibus is getting reprinted as well. That was announced not too long ago.
Yep.
You gotta love the Batman symbol right here on that pumpkin bomb in the mouth.
Oh, that's cool.
Good old Tom McFarlane always hiding things in the background of his drawings, like Felix the cat. Man, wow. Okay, this is gonna be all right. So, Star Wars fans, everybody, all up on Dr. Aphra. This is it for you. Here's the Dr. Aphra omnibus. The two different covers for that as well. This one's cool. The white cover here with all like the kind of like
you want.
the circuitry in the back. Star Wars Epic Collection Legends and Venom by Donny Cates Volume 5.
Wait, Mutant Menace says, not sure if it's been discussed already, but that New Warriors DM cover is a lie. Plain yellow background, kind of a bummer in comparison.
Plain yellow background?
Where's the DM? Which for New Warriors? Which one's the DM cover?
The Mark Bagley one's been saying here. Is this the red
The
one?
red one?
Yeah. Is he saying it's supposed to be a plain yellow cover?
He's saying it's a plain yellow cover. Kind of a bummer in comparison.
Oh.
Is he saying that the entire cover is just yellow, or like this red background with the comic books is yellow?
Mutant Menace, what are you saying? What are you telling us? Yep, it's not red.
Okay. Well,
Huh, because that's cool looking.
well, that's kind of like when Peter David Hulk Volume 1 came out. They advertised it with the actual cover for that Hulk issue with the purple background. And then we got the really kind of ugly, like recolored, remastered like images instead. But again, we all joke about it before. You'll hardly ever see the cover. You're going to see the spine, and then you take the dust jacket off and you read it, and all that stuff anyways.
He works at a comic shop and they just got it in.
Ah, cool.
Okay, well then I guess I'll get the white one.
All right, so after Venom, here we go. Jim Lee, Chris Claremont, X-Men Omnibus Volume 2. With the really rad DM cover here, and then the regular cover for this.
That's number 2.
This is number 2.
This is X-Men.
I think this is the one that reprints the Jim Lee X-Men cards in the back of it as well, which is really awesome.
It does?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I think this is the one that does, yeah.
Wow.
The big Wee. for
I
Marvel
think
books.
I'm gonna go online and look for Marvel's swimsuit issue from the 90s.
I actually want to do a video on those. I'm gonna buy them and do a video on them. Oh, I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. And then here's the DM cover, which is really bitchin'. I mean, I don't like the kind of remastered art, like the remastered coloring, but this is still a really good, cool image. That's the image from 275, cover for 275, I think. It's dope. All right, so after Marvel, that's it for that. So we'll take a look at the back side of things, the others. Does that say the Antifa Super Soldier Cookbook?
That is very odd. That makes me uncomfortable to even talk about it.
Interesting. Archie 1,000 page comics digest. That's kind of cool. Over 100 classic stories.
Nice.
I'm kind of interested in that. I've never read a whole lot of Archie growing up or anything, but 1,000 pages? That thing is gonna be like a phone book. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah. Bad Summer. Ooh, yeah, I wanna read that Blade Runner.
Yeah, that looks nice. I like that cover. And blueberry and pancakes. Now I want pancakes.
Yeah, I want blueberry pancakes right now.
I want some Brenner.
Brenner,
yeah. Dragon Ball Z Super 12. And of course, every other Thursday, right here on Omnibros, we do have Manga Bros with Gio, who goes over all the solicitations and all your manga needs. Ooh, Invader Zim.
Yeah, we covered that last week.
Oh, did you?
this Thursday's regular bros, right? This Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Slow down.
Yep.
Sarah and the Royal Stars, Volume 2. That's important. That was one of my books of the year, Sarah and the Royal Stars, Volume 1.
It's really?
It's awesome.
Never heard of it. It's from Vault. Okay.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, Final Showdown. This looks like it's it. Okay, good. I highly recommend this book to everybody, Volume 1 and 2. I will definitely get that.
Sarah and the Royal Stars.
Yeah, you dig it, Gio. Really good.
Looks cool. I like the cover. Also, Rogue Planet from Cullen Bunn. I really want to recommend that one. The
that's
art is
Cullen
really
Bunn?
good on that.
Oh, man, that's on my radar.
Yeah.
Colin Bunn's writing it.
Yeah.
It's a horror story, sci-fi. Yep. Oh, look. Wave listen to me. Nice.
There we go.
Forgot that was coming out.
And then we also have
You
the
have
Wolfman Underpants.
At full speed.
At full speed.
At full speed.
All right. And I think that's it for Diamond. Gio, you got the were you able to pull up the whatchamacallit stuff? The lunar stuff?
Lunar? Give me a second. Give me 1 second because the internet is pretty wacky.
My nephew's moved to Puerto Rico. He's there right now. I forgot to tell you that.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Do you know what part, Jess?
I don't. I'll find out from my sister. Let me see if she's online right now.
All right. Can you see that?
Yeah, what do we got? What do we got this week? American Vampire 1976. Oh, that's the actual comic.
Yeah. So again, this is it mixes everything, so you're going to see single issues and collected editions. But we have Batgirl Volume 8, The Joker War, standard hardcover. Let's see, the Earth 1 box set, which I was really disappointed when I found out it's just standard size. I thought it was going to be oversized.
Earth 1? Oh, it's
Final
that.
Night.
Well, those were all originally standard size hardcovers too, weren't they? The Earth 1 stuff?
Yeah. I just, for some reason, I thought it was going to be oversized or something. But
Is
no.
it a box set, or is it really just those things in a slipcase, I wonder?
This is the Earth 1 book.
I think it's just going to be
box set?
Yeah, but it leaves out Teen Titans and Green Lantern. So
Well,
that sucks for anybody that wants to complete the set.
It looks like it leaves out all the volume 2 and 3s. It's just volume 1.
It's just volume 1 of the Trinity.
But that's
It's
worthless.
really wacky. I don't know.
That is totally worthless.
You can probably buy those things
Pretty much.
individually for cheaper or the same
Yeah.
price or something.
You're gonna first of all, you're gonna want Batman Earth 1 both volumes because number 3 comes out soon. And that's the best one. Then you want Green Lantern and you want Wonder Woman because of those are the other two really good ones. You don't need Teen Titans or Superman, but you definitely need Green Lantern and Wonder Woman.
Superman was really good. That was JMS, wasn't it? That did the Superman one?
Superman one, yeah. I liked it. Taylor Brown did not.
Yeah, I remember enjoying it.
Yeah, it's very different, but Teen Titans by Lemire really didn't do it for me. Yeah, Batman Earth 3 is
Right.
on CBS. That's where I saw it. Wonder Woman's great.
That's the was that Grant Morrison that did
Grant
Wonder Woman?
Morrison and Yannick Paquette.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That's the one where the panels or the certain pages where the panels are just like Wonder Woman's lasso, like kind of looping around. They make panels.
Yeah.
Kind of cool style. He did that. Final Night's great. If nobody's ever read Final Night before, that's a really good story. If you're a Green Lantern fan or if you're like a Hal Jordan fan, is that the right one I'm thinking of? Where Hal Jordan is kind of like the big star. So yeah, DC be bugging, son.
Be bugging.
Be bugging. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, I don't want to like keep bashing DC because that seems to be kind of a path we fall down a lot, but it's kind of obvious. You know, it's a weird to call it a box set, and it's just like a handful of the first volumes. Again, like I said, it's probably just a slipcase. It's not like a real like box set.
Well, you're just going to waste money printing out a second box set with the volume 2s. What's the point? I don't know.
Wait, what's Final Night?
Yeah.
Is Final Night the one that has the I think it has an appearance of Pharaoh Lad in it.
I have no idea. But yeah. Collects Final Night 1 through 4, Parallax, Emerald Knight 1, Green Lantern 81, and Final Night Preview 1.
Yeah, that's a big Hal Jordan book that if anybody's a Hal Jordan fan, like
yeah. I think I got that one already. Because Omar told me that Pharaoh Lad did it. Yeah. I'll have to find it and read it.
Yeah. If you like compilation books, you got the Black Canary Bird of Prey trade paperback with greatest hits.
What's in it?
Joker #1, if you go for the single issue people, if you want, it's the first ongoing Joker series since like the 70s. That's a creepy Frank Quietly cover too.
Mm-hmm.
That is very disturbing. I don't like it. Do not like that at all. We also have Red Hood Outlaw, Volume 4, Unspoken Truths.
Boring.
Cool.
The Outlaws are the only thing good.
The big one that everybody's going to be interested in is Superman: The Lost Sun, Deluxe Edition hardcover. This will be oversized.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh, this is that Richard Donner one.
So-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I think it has almost everything Jeff Johns Superman. So from that era. I think it's only missing a couple issues. I don't know which ones. Forgive me.
Okay, I
There's
remember
that.
this because I remember when Eric
And-
Powell was doing some of the artwork on those issues. That's right.
Yeah, that collects the Brainiac stuff, which I love. That's a great
Yeah.
storyline.
Now the Superman Brainiac
And
book is separate from that, though, right? The main Superman Brainiac meeting.
What was it? The last son of Krypton or something? What was that?
No. Where Superman meets Brainiac. Is that?
I mean, there's probably a 90% chance I'm right because I know the word Krypton's in it somewhere because 90% of Superman books have the word Krypton in it.
No. Where is it? Come on, Brainiac. Where'd you go?
they use that for the animated movie. The Brainiac storyline.
Professor Felix says he thinks it's missing Bizarro and Legion
Oh.
arcs. Nobody
you go.
knows who
Yeah,
the Legion is besides
Definitely
Jess.
Bizarro.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm still in the same room. Just because I'm away from the monitor doesn't mean I can't hear you. Everybody loves the Legion.
Only Jess and Rob Liefeld love the Legion.
Ha! I think I happen to know that David Gabriel likes the Legion too. I believe I heard that.
Well, he should put out a Legion omnibus then.
He should. I wish he was in charge.
You know, this would be a great omnibus. Instead of the New 52 stuff that they want to collect, I would have done this. All the Jeff Johns Superman stuff, that would be a great omnibus. We're not going to get it. Hate to break it to you guys, but it would have been cool.
It's possible in my
So
life
there's that.
DC will get it together. Possible.
We'll see what happens.
We're also getting Superman Volume 3, The Truth Revealed, from the, this is the Bendis stuff, right? Superman 16
Real?
to 19, Heroes 1, and Villains
Oh
1.
yeah.
So not a whole lot of people like this, but hey, more Superman.
I liked his I haven't read his action yet, but I liked his Superman.
I haven't read it, so I don't know. I believe you. Don't worry. And we were just speaking of Earth 1. Here's Wonder Woman Earth 1 Volume 3.
Nice.
Grant Morrison and Jenny Coquette.
Oh, you can get the box set, and then you can get Volume 3, and then hunt down Volume 2 somewhere else.
Yeah, and one's in paperback and the other's in hardcover. So it's just like DC issued it normally.
Yeah, and
It'll
also
be
they're
missing,
not going to
it'll be
fit in that
missing
box.
word bubbles.
Yeah. So this is the final installment in that series. So it's the finale.
Good. I love this. It's great. Give me a reason to read all three together.
I didn't realize they did 3 of those. That's unexpected.
Here's what you need to do. Buy the box set, take the Superman book out and the Batman one, throw them away, and then get the 2 Wonder Woman books and stick them in there, and now you have a box set for Wonder Woman Earth 1. And then you print out a nice decal and stick it all over the box set. And it's the Wonder Woman Earth 1 box set.
Okay.
Morrison's
Sure.
last big 2 work, supposedly. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh,
And
it
Green
is?
Lantern. Yep. Green Lantern, we reviewed the first volume, right, on the channel?
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
How is Grant Morrison last big 2 book, a Green Lantern book, and there's like no hype around it. There's no marketing for it. I totally forgot about that until you mentioned it, Gio. It's Grant Morrison writing Green Lantern. His last work at DC, and they're like, okay. Did they fire the marketing department too?
They're like, sure, go ahead. The grand finale, more than 2 years in the making. This tale touches on every plot thread from the entire run, and it's fully charged. Sure. Yeah.
Oh, I see what they did there. Fully charged. I got it. Uh-oh.
That art looks amazing, though, from Liam Sharp. Love it.
Yeah. If you want to find these and other fine... What? Oh, we're not done?
No, that's that. Go ahead. Sorry.
I thought so. If you want to find these and other fine graphic novels, you can get your collected editions up to 50% off at InStockTrades.com. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. At the end of every month, we're lucky enough to get a card from InStock Trades worth $50 to give away to a lucky viewer like you out there. And $50 or more, you're going to need it this week. $50 or more in the United States gets you free shipping. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
All right. All right, so you guys want to wind this down, take some questions from the chat? What's your guys' idea for right now?
Well, I want to watch Judge Dredd.
All right, we're out of here. Bye, everybody. It's good, just time to watch Judge Dredd.
I don't know if it's going to happen now, or maybe I'll get up early in the morning and watch it.
Oh, if you don't do it now, Jess, you're not going to do it tomorrow.
It's an hour and a half movie, so it's a quick watch. It's
not even 10 o'clock here yet. I can do that.
Yeah, you won't regret it either. Oh, here's a good question.
Oh, here's a fun game. We could play this.
Which omnibus
do you think will sell out first?
X-Men. I think it's going to be the standard cover will sell out first. I think everybody wants that standard cover.
Dr. Afra's looking really good. So Omnibus. I don't know.
I think Afra has potential to sell out first.
One of the covers, the really cool cover with like the circuitry behind her. Is that the one we think is the coolest?
Yeah. Yes, I think so.
I think that one sells out, but you think the regular one with Wolverine on it for X-Men is going to sell out first?
Yeah, the one that's the X-Men 11 cover.
Yeah,
I think that one's going to sell out first. I think that's the one everybody wants because I don't know. That's just my gut feeling. What up, fucker?
Yeah. you got here late.
Yeah, I think they probably ordered a ton of X-Men, and New Warriors is a reprint, and so is X-Men, and so is Kirby. And that Kirby Captain America, as great as it is very odd. So it's not for everybody. So I'm talking myself.
I think it's going to stay a while.
Sorry. What?
I think it's going to stay a while.
Yeah, I'm going to say
Captain America. I think it's going to stay a while.
I think Dr. Afra with the circuitry behind her will sell out first. There's a question for Gabe there.
Yo, Gabe, who's cooler, Grifter or Maverick? Grifter, because he has a bandana over his face, and he gets all the chicks.
He was a pandemic person before it became cool.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
Yeah.
Yep.
He saved strippers, so that's very commendable of the man. While Maverick died of legacy virus.
Tyler Blunt, I think it's going to be New Warriors because that's the one I'm thinking about waiting on. And if I wait, it will sell out. Tyler, you are so right. You wait on Omnis way too long, and then you get excited about them, and you have to buy them at full price. So yeah, I'm lecturing you.
Hey Jess, you gonna get more into the hot toys?
I am thinking about getting the Wanda Vision hot toy of Wanda that I just saw. Chad Omnidog, I haven't read it yet. I think that's going to be 2022 before I read that. I have a lot of other things that I'm extremely excited to read.
That one?
Uh,
Look how cool that is.
Vision, but yeah, Scarlet Witch.
That's dangerous.
You don't want Vision.
I don't want Vision harshing my buzz with my crush on Elizabeth Olsen.
By the way, previews didn't have the book, but Hellboy BPRD is coming out. It wasn't listed on the previews.
Yeah, let me see if it's on IST.
So don't sleep on that.
You definitely, I'll tell you what, that's going to sell out first before anything else. Let me see if it's on IST.
Definitely getting that one.
It's not on IST either. That's weird. Maybe they moved it.
Speaking of Hellboy, did you guys, anybody sign up for the Kickstarter? That Mike Mignola Kickstarter?
I did not.
I thought about it. I don't know.
I was thinking about it too. It's kind of pricey. It's like $60 for a Blu-ray or something like that. And that just seems like one of those Kickstarters where they're gonna they fund it with the Kickstarter money, and it just ends up going to Amazon at like 50% off anyways, or something crazy like that. So I think I might just wait for it to show up on Amazon.
Yeah, it's already funded, right?
Dude, it got funded in like 20 seconds or something. Like it really went out there.
I mean,
okay,
it's cool if I can see my name on the credits, but that's about it.
Let me see when it goes on sale on Amazon, because it was supposed to come out tomorrow. That BPRD Omnibus.
Oh, it's an omnibus in the BPRD?
They're calling it the Devil You Know Omnibus.
It's not the Plague of Frog stuff?
It's the final story.
The Devil You Know Omnibus on Amazon is coming out March 23rd. So that means next week, I believe, for something like IST. Isn't Amazon like a week after all the time?
Usually, but it's ship dates and sell dates have been so like non-dependable the last year.
Yeah.
So
okay,
I guess it just shows up when it shows up. I don't know what to tell anybody.
But I don't think. I mean, look for it, but I don't think it's going to be there tomorrow. But if it is there tomorrow, that's the first thing that sells out.
I think that will sell out with Berserk. Those Berserk Deluxes go out in like less than 10 minutes.
Berserk. All right. There's a gutsy call, but there's somebody who knows manga, and I do not.
Dude, I remember that
I'm
first
have to fight a lot of people.
That first Berserk hardcover when that came out, it just disappeared, and people were clamoring, and people were lighting pitchforks on fire.
Okay, Austin Caldwell says it's still showing 310 on IST right now. Okay, just make sure you look for BPRD if you want it, and it's there. You better order it quickly. And Berserk, volume 99 or whatever volume it was.
7.
Oh, 7. Okay. Oh, I actually have an answer for this because it came from Riley.
Yeah.
What's that?
Just a sec, I'm getting it.
What's the question?
Which Iron Man series do you recommend reading?
None of them. I'm sorry. I just that's just a blanket answer. I don't think I've ever really read or enjoyed an Iron Man series. Like
There's-
Iron Man has been just yucky since '08. I don't think he's ever been an interesting character. I don't think he's ever had an interesting storyline. The Matt Fraction stuff, it was a little bit all right, but it kind of just fell off the tracks.
Well, hang on. That's what I'm going to recommend because that's what Riley says is good.
Yeah.
Matt Fraction, he has 2 oversized hardcovers for 1 and 2. And then there are trade paperbacks. This covers the first 6 trade paperbacks. But these are hardcovers. But afterwards, volume 7 through 12, and 12 is not labeled 12, it's labeled Fear Itself. Riley said these are good. I said, what's a good Iron Man? This is what 12 is. Fear Itself. And, I got it in all kinds of goofy format. Here's standard hardcover. Here's trade paperback.
Is this
hardcover?
Iron Man at one point?
Sorry?
I said, did DC publish Iron Man at one point with all these different formats?
This was the way I got it cheapest when Riley told me about it. He told me around Christmas time last year, and I said, is there an Iron Man run that's any good? Because I felt the same way you did, Gabe. I just haven't read any good Iron Man.
Yeah.
And he said the Fraction one was actually really good. And so that's what I just showed you. Hardcovers 1 and 2, and then trade paperback 6 through 11 with Fear Itself, or 7 through 11.
Brian Hall, what's your question? Anybody have a comic shop who can answer? Answer what? Maybe we can figure that out. Anyways, well, yeah, I remember the Iron Man movie came out, and somebody was like, Iron Man is my favorite character. I go, that's a lie. No, Iron Man was never anybody's favorite character.
The best Iron Man is the movie.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Kirk Busiek did Iron Man? He's a good writer. That might have been good.
Somebody who was it? Crush. Avoid new stuff except for Extremis. Extremis was pretty good. That's Warren Ellis, and I think Ani Granoff did the art. No, yeah, Ani Granoff did the art. He did the interiors too.
Warren Ellis did an Iron Man book.
Yeah, that's the Extremis stuff with the nanite suits.
Extremis.
And stuff. Extremis, yeah.
Ooh. All right.
All right. So, Jess.
Yes.
Where can people find you?
They can find me, OmniDog, on OmniDog's Vault on YouTube and on Instagram, OmniDogs_Vault.
And Gio, what's up, buddy? Where can people find you at?
You can find me on my channel, A Week in Geekdom, where I talk about anime, comics, and manga. That's A Week in Geekdom on YouTube.
And you guys can find me on YouTube. Gabe Loves 90s Comics. Same on Instagram. And this Thursday, I've been invited to another YouTube show for a live stream. It's called Keep It Thorough. It's a comic book spec CGC single issue channel. So if you guys want to hear me talk about comic books, comic book industry, and spec books, and collecting singles,
Awesome.
You can find me there. Keep It Thorough Comics. It's on my Instagram and all that fun stuff. You want to find the link for that.
That sounds interesting. I'd
What
like
time?
to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, I have my
what time is it?
Omnibros. Sorry. We'll be doing Omnibros.
I'll be there Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 o'clock Eastern. So it'll be after Omnibros.
Oh.
Perfect.
I put the link in there twice in one
Watch
thing.
Omnibros, and then you jump over to,
Yeah. Then you can find me talking about single issues and spec books and first appearances and all that kind of fun stuff. Just normal chit chat. It's like the Sunday show, but about single issue comics. All right. So with that said and done, everybody.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Bye, everybody.
There it is. I was looking for that thing.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment. Subscribe.
Like,
Bye.
comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Hit the notification bell.
Take your vitamins. Be safe.
Wear a mask in public.
And watch